Hey guys, what's up? It's Jambalay. As you all know, it's free agency time, and around last week, free agency started to kick in. So we're just going to go over every major deal so far. Before this video starts, don't forget to like and subscribe as we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before 2024. We're going to start off in the Western Conference. First, I just want to talk about the Portland Trail Blazers. You guys haven't done Damian Lillard any justice at all. Knowing how loyal he was to you his entire career, you have to get him out of there. You know he wants to go to Miami, so just give him justice by at least getting him to where he wants to go for a great deal. Right now, they're getting a D-. The Lakers, however, have been very impressive so far. They have retained Austin Reeves and Rhea Archimar on 3-year and 4-year deals respectively. They then retained D'Lo, Guy Gabe Vincent, who was just in the Miami Heat, and a great point guard, a backup center or a starting center for AD in Jackson Hayes, and 3-and-D wings in Taurean Prince and Cam Reddish. They definitely improved their roster from last year, so I'm very impressed with what they've done. They're getting an A in my book. The Phoenix Suns have actually impressed me as well with what they've been able to do in the last few weeks. After going all in for Bradley Beal, they've been trying to structure their bench, and in doing so, they were able to get Eric Gordon, a very good 3-point shooter and defensive guy who has veteran experience. They got a coach in Frank Vogel. They got Yuta Watanabe, Kevin Durant's favorite 3-point center from Brooklyn, Drew Eubanks as a backup center, Keita Bates-Diop as another backup forward, and another center in Chimezie Metu. So I'm giving this ranking a B or a B+. Yeah, that's my final ranking on this. Alright, so another team I really want to talk about right now is definitely the Houston Rockets. They overpaid for Fred VanVleet on a $130 million contract worth 3 years. They then signed Dylan Brooks on a 4-year, $80 million contract, which is absolutely horrible. The Rockets already have young talent they can develop on, as they got Amen Thompson. I feel like getting VanVleet is going to slow down the minutes of the other guards that they have, like KPJ and Thompson, but let's see what Ime Udoka can do. They also got NBA veteran Jeff Green, who just won a championship with the Denver Nuggets, a backup center in Jock Landale. It looks like the Rockets want to win now. I applaud them and give them a B+, but I just hope that they don't actually hurt the young talent that they have with these signs that they got. Now I want to talk about the Denver Nuggets. They lost Bruce Brown and Jeff Green, who don't know how Christian Braun and Peyton Wansett will have to step up. Overall, the championship core is still the same with the main guys being there, but losing those two guys definitely hurts the repeating chances a little bit. I'm giving them a C. The last teams in the Western Conference I'll talk about right now is the Warriors and the Grizzlies. For the Warriors, I just don't like what they have done so far. They got rid of Jordan Poole for Chris Paul, which is really at his age, you really want to trade for Chris Paul? I don't really like that trade. At this point of CP3's career, he gets injured almost every playoff run somehow. His offensive game has decreased, and he can be a liability on defense if a team can hide him properly. I don't know if he's going to run point on the bench or not, but alas, I don't like this trade at all. I do like Draymond returning though. I give this a C-. For the Grizzlies, I like them re-signing Desmond Bane, even though it might have been an overpay, but I really like the Marcus Smart trade. He's a good point guard, a great defensive guy. His offense might be flaky sometimes, but he has defensive heart. For D Rose, I like the move to get him, but I don't know if he can actually play well in a limited role, but his mentorship will go a very long way for John and the rest of the guys. I'm giving this a B+. Now, moving on to the East, I'm going to start with the Cavs. I love their pickups. Getting 2 wins that they desperately needed last postseason is amazing, and they can both stretch the floor too. Those guys being Max Strus and Georges Niang. There's nothing bad to say about what they have done so far, so I'm giving them an A. Moving on to Indiana, I really like their pickups. They got Bruce Brown on a $45 million deal worth 2 years, and he is a great defensive pickup for them too. They also got Obi Toppin, who can shoot a little bit, but he is a really great finisher who had no minutes to show for it because of a coach back in New York. Halliburton is going to advance his game with his playmaking, so now they have their power forward and their defensive guard with no long-term commitment. For the Raptors, I have to give them an F. They have horrible asset management. Like, letting go of VanVleet for absolutely nothing is atrocious. They're at a crossroads of rebuilding or sticking it. It just looks horrible. They have always been in talks for trading OG for assets, but they have never done anything. It's very annoying to me. They only picked up Dennis Schroeder. Like, come on now. Like, Dennis Schroeder, seriously? I'm giving them an F. Last but not least, I'll go over the Wizards. For trading Bradley Beal and CP3, they got a lot of picks back and a core that can build around for their rebuild. Seeing Poole, Kuzma, and Tyus Jones this season should be interesting, but at least we're finally going towards the right direction. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and like as well. I'm also going to be starting streaming on Kick and Twitch every week, so I'm going to start in a few days, so I hope you guys can tune in. I'm going to put an announcement when I stream. So yeah, also let's get me to 1,000 subscribers, so I really hope y'all can subscribe and share these videos with your famous that like basketball content as I'm trying to get better over the course of this summer. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.